Public service announcement. If you're gonna pass a single guy on a trail and you're a girl and he says, hi, maybe say hi back and not just give me an awkward come on.
I also have a public service announcement. Women don't owe you their time, their attention, or their politeness just because they encounter you on a walking trail.
Public service announcement. If you're gonna pass a single guy on a trail and you're a girl and he says, hi, maybe say hi back and not just give me an awkward come on. Public service announcement. If you're gonna pass a single guy on a trail and you're a girl and he says, hi, maybe say hi back and not just give me an awkward come on.
I also have a public service announcement. Women don't owe you their time, their attention, or their politeness just because they encounter you on a walking trail. Notice you only demand this politeness from women. You go out of your way to say if you're a girl. So if it's just about being friendly, why don't you want the bros to talk to you? Then you go out of your way to say single. So you're looking for a date. Maybe that's why she doesn't talk to you. Because you're looking for women on a trail and she's looking for a walk. You're acting like there's some kind of toll bridge. And talking to you is her paying her toll. If you came there for a walk, then walk. Leave the women alone. Some men believe that every encounter they have with a woman is an opportunity for them to get a date. Every woman you encounter is not a potential partner. The reason why some women are not friendly to some of you men is because it takes very little for you to think that somebody is flirting with you. And once you start thinking that somebody is flirting with you, it's hard to get rid of you. This reminds me of the video that I did a few months ago of this man who was walking around with no shirt on, complaining about women walking around with headphones, sunglasses, and their phone in landscape mode, talking about how they don't say hi. Women don't say hi to some of you men because we don't know you. You are a stranger. We have no idea what you're capable of. This is not to be mean or cruel or to hurt your feelings, but this is self-preservation. It's all of you until it's none of you.
Public service announcement. If you're gonna pass a single guy on a trail and you're a girl and he says, hi, maybe say hi back and not just give me an awkward come on.
No, no, no. You are not entitled to a woman. You're not entitled to a woman responding to you when you say hello. Oh, and if a woman decides not to say hello back to you, that's not a bad thing. You guys get easily offended when you speak to a woman and she doesn't speak back, and then you start insulting. You guys need to remember, a lot of you make women feel unsafe, okay? So if a woman ignores you, it's for a very good reason.
Public service announcement. If you're gonna pass a single guy on a trail and you're a girl and he says, hi, maybe say hi back and not just give me an awkward come on.
The easy response to this would be to say that women don't owe you shit, which is very true and very valid. But it seems that this is your first day on the planet, Justin. So I'm going to break this down to you a little bit easier so that perhaps you can understand where we are coming from. Imagine, Justin, that you have a bowl of M&Ms. You have 100 M&Ms and you can't wait to dig in. Oh, they smell delicious. You're so hungry. But oh, not so fast. 90 of those M&Ms are completely normal. They're not going to do a thing to you. They're just regular M&Ms. But 10 of those M&Ms would kill you if you ate them. And you don't know which ones they are. Could be any of them. Are you going to be reaching in and grabbing a handful of those M&Ms, or are you just going to leave them alone? I hope this helps, Justin. Also, for the record, women don't owe you shit. Don't do that again. I don't know if this is rage bait, but it's not cute. It's not clever. All right?
Public service announcement. If you're gonna pass a single guy on a trail and you're a girl and he says, hi, maybe say hi back and not just give me an awkward
Or what, Justin? Or what? And listen, hey, I'm glad you can go out into the middle of the mountains in the middle of nature alone without any fear. That is not the reality for women. It is a very sad reality that every time we choose to put ourselves in a situation of going hiking, of going for a walk in a somewhat secluded area, we are at risk. Usually from men. It has also happened where men specifically approach women on trail because they know they're alone before doing something bad. Also, quick question for you. You made this video specifically because a woman chose not to respond to you. And you specify, if a man says hi to you and you're a girl, you need to say hi back. Do you also demand that every single man that you pass on the trail say hello to you? I'm guessing the answer is no. I'm guessing that's just an additional expectation you place on women because you inherently expect something from them. And I'm sorry, but if you really think it's that rude, that's a conversation to have with your fellow men so that we feel more safe.
Trail and you're a girl and he says, hi, maybe say hi back.
I'm sorry. If you think every woman that comes across you on the trail owes you a chat just because you said hello, well, you're not hiking, you're hunting. Stop.
If you're gonna pass a single guy on a trail and you're a girl and he says, hi, maybe say hi back and not just give me an awkward.
And just because a woman does not say hi in public does not mean that you are entitled and deserving of her time. And he then goes on to say that it doesn't hurt to say hi back, especially if you are walking on a trail, which I can definitely understand how if you are alone on a trail and you see another man and they're trying to make conversation with you, how some women will feel uncomfortable by that. And yes, it is not all men, but it's always one that takes it a little bit too far. And instead of shaming these women, maybe try to understand where they actually come from.
Public service announcement.
Public service announcement. Public service announcement. If you're a girl and a single guy decides to bring you breakfast in bed, maybe say thank you instead of, who are you? How'd you get in my house?
And you're a girl and he says, hi, maybe say hi back and not just give me an.
Cool story, bro. Maybe you stop acting as though women who pass by you, minding their own business, doing their own thing, owe you a goddamn thing. In fact, this entire post proves that if they are looking at you as a problem, they were right. What the fuck?
Public service announcement. If you're gonna pass a single guy on a trail and you're a girl and he says, hi, maybe say hi back and not just give me an awkward. Like, come on.
Or, hear me out. You, sir, figure out why you decided to go on the trail at all, away from society, when your concern is that people aren't interacting with you. I mean, I don't do it, right? I don't do the woods thing for numerous reasons, but I know a bunch of people that do. And even if I didn't, I can imagine that one who purposely takes themselves away from, the world and puts themselves in the world of the natural is trying to escape something, you know what I mean? E.g., I don't know, people. So again, if your concern is interactions and in your case, companionship, why did you bring yourself to the trail away from society? Why did you, if your issue is that people aren't talking to you, why did you take yourself away from people? Like, does not make sense to you. And before you try to defend yourself, I've always had a problem with women. Oh, I go to the hardware store to find a husband, or oh, I go to a convention to find my geek boyfriend. Listen, if you go to those places and you happen to find your partner, congratulations, right? More power to you. But do not go to those places to find your partner, okay? If you go there yourself, like if you are a nerd and you go to conventions, do you? But do not go there to find your partner, you know what I mean? Anyways, back to you, sir. Last point. You're on the trail. She's on the trail. You say hi to her. How does she know you're single? Because by your proclamation, she's supposed to say hi to you because you're a single guy on the trail. How does she know you're single? Because you said hi to her? Because you're on the trail? Yeah, I guess green eyes and good genetics don't automatically mean good personality and common sense. The only things you were missing, buddy.
On a trail and you're a girl and he says, hi.
Hey friends, my feed is full of this Justin character, and I don't agree, shocker, with the majority of the women that are reposting this saying that we don't owe you to say hi. That I agree with. We don't owe him anything. But as someone who primarily solo hikes in the deep woods, I don't mean on a trail that's, populated. I mean, like the last person that has hiked this trail was maybe 2 weeks ago, that I could hike 10 miles and not see a soul. If I'm coming across a guy and he says hi to me on the trail, just like this Justin character is saying, not only am I going to say hi, I'm going to engage in conversation. I'm going to look at the way you talk. I'm going to look at your teeth. I'm going to make eye contact with you. I'm going to take my glasses off. I'm going to engage. And then I'm going to burn that shit in my brain so that if anything happens and I survive it, I have that picture of you in my head. Anyone that truly hikes understands this. And based off of that little fluff ball that he was walking, he's probably on a well-maintained, like, park type trail. So I would say hi, but that's just me, because I'm very much out of the norm for other women. I don't feel like I owe him anything. However, I'm just a human being and, you know, decent. But yeah, if I am hiking and I pass anyone, especially in like the deep country, I am burning your face in my brain. The fluctuation in your voice, what you're wearing, all of it. So I guess that's just like the other side of the coin for this is the women particularly that actually do hike when we pass men, anyone really, but men, we do take a moment and we do take a pause and we engage in that person because, you know, for our safety, we have to. And it's not just men that I do it with. It's women, it's couples, it's whoever. Even like if I come across a forest ranger, I do it then too. So I guess that's just a different take on it. I understand the women's perspective. I understand his perspective. But I guess I don't understand like why we just all can't be kind. I don't understand that.
Public service announcement, part 2. Just a quick clarification. I mentioned women in my video about hiking, and I get why that hit a nerve. Safety on trails is real and completely valid. I was just laughing at that awkward NPC freeze moment when you say hi. No pressure to say back. Do whatever feels safe to you. I was just out there enjoying nature, touching grass, and just laughing at the awkward encounter. That's it.
Public announcement. Anyway, guys, go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you guys think about this conversation, this story down in the comment section. But as always, keep it respectful. You're on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead. Feel free, share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about it. First of all, I also want to know from you guys, do you think that will you have said hi if you're walking on the trail and somebody says hi? Will you have said hi back? Let me know. Or will you just give that awkward look like the lady did? Let me know. So for me personally, I feel like personally, I'm the type of person like I would say hi just because I would just say like hi and then even walk faster. Like I'm that type of person. I'll say hi and I'll move faster. And I personally, I don't like putting myself in that place, even though I know sometimes it's unbeatable. Like you still find yourself in that situation. I don't like putting myself in a place where it's me and a strange man and I'm in a scare mode or I'm like a survivor mode. I try as much as possible not to put myself in any form of survivor mode. So if walking a trail hiking will put me in that place where I'm unsure, I'm feeling scared, I know that I'm not just going to do it. I have a lot of other things I could do. Okay. So I personally, I don't like putting myself in those type of situations. But if I'm somewhere and then a total stranger and man just say hi, I will say hi just for my own safety. One, because I feel like if I ignore you, you may come at me. So I'm just like, hi, and then go really fast. But like every other person I said is that this woman does not hold anything. And the fact that we've seen multiple videos of men trying to say, oh, why are women ignoring them? Women like, why won't we ignore you? You know what's on the news? We've seen what men are doing to women. So why are we going to even want to engage with you when we've seen the type of men that is out there? Yes, you say, oh, you're the only 1% that I don't know you, you don't know me. Like, keep it moving. And I don't even see the need to even say hi to a stranger you don't know. And I do understand, me personally, I do that awkward thing, especially when I'm feeling very awkward and unsafe. I do that. Like, I'm like, just to ease the tension. That's just me. But I don't know why you now open your mouth and say hi, hi. And the fact that this man saying, oh, if you're a girl, single, if you're a guy, if you're a girl and a single guy, so that means, like the other lady said, that means you're fishing, you're looking for something. Like, and what makes you feel like she is single too and she wants to engage with you? What makes you feel like she didn't get away so that she does not have to talk to anybody? What makes you feel like she's hiking all by herself? Not because she doesn't have who to hike with, but because she just wants to be by herself in her element and all that. What makes you feel that? And you guys know how I feel and how I've always talked about, as women, learn to enjoy your own company, learn to do things by yourself and all that and all that. You saying hi, you're just disrupting that flow, because that's something I would do. I would go do certain things by myself. And yes, it might look awkward. People will stare at me and all that. But yeah, that could just be somebody just having our own peaceful me time and just decompressing from what's going on in the world. And then you're there saying hi. If you're a single guy, if you're walking in the tree, guy say hi, say. There's a lot of women that will say hi to you. So why don't you focus on those ones? There's a lot of women that will not say hi to. Why don't you just ignore them and keep it moving? But the fact that that happened and then you came to the internet to wonder why, like, have you been on the internet? The fact that you have a phone and you're posting something, so definitely you've been on the internet and still you don't understand the reason why a lot of women will not want to say hi back, or they will give you that stare. Then you're not really using your phone properly. You're not, and that means a lot of the conversation that as women and as girls we've been talking about, how men, they should be having this conversation with themselves. Definitely you're not having that conversation with yourself, because if you're even going to post a video concerning this situation, it should be a video that says, oh man, I guess this whole thing about how we treat women and all that is going out of hand, because women are actually, like, I've seen it first, and women are actually really scared. They don't even want to say hi to you when you say hi to them on a trail. You should be speaking to men, not talking to women. If you really, really, really are on the internet and you know what the conversation we've been having for months and years about how a lot of women feel very, very unsafe, how a lot of women will pick the bear over a man, how a lot of women that have been abused by men, or a lot of women that have gone missing have been unalived by men, then you understand you won't even come here and address women or girls about saying hi. You men are the reasons why things like this happen, and women, we don't want to engage because we're trying to keep ourselves safe. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about this video down in the comment section. Go ahead and share your thought, but keep it respectful. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead, feel free, share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that will be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.